Alright, this is the Ravenclaw reading. Have a couple things from Ravenclaw, mostly Luna Lovegood's. You know, she was a Ravenclaw, but she was a little bit more eccentric than most. I have her wands. Yeah, I picked it from, like, a lot of other wands. I really wanted Voldemort's wand, or the Elder wand. It would have been really cool. And then we have Luna Lovegood's holographic card. You might not be able to see that, but, you know, she does move around a little bit. And then the Diadem from Ravenclaw. Okay, anyway, pick whichever resonates, and we will start the reading. And if you watch the Slytherin one, you know that this is probably going to be purely Ravenclaw-ish, based on traits. So just be aware of that. So pick wisely. Yep. Alright. The wand. Alright. Start with the wand. It almost looks like a flower, but it's like a broom almost. So, could be either or, depending on how you look at it. Anyway, we have the knowledge that you seek, the dash card. The dash card is the instantaneous power of victory in your hands, an internal fight with yourself. So, Luna had a little bit of that, but her wand had most of it. It wanted to be victorious, it wanted to help Harry Potter and his friends, and they just wanted to stand for something that was more than the opponents which they were fighting in the saga, you know. And then we have where you need to look. The shot. The shot, focus on the goal. So, yeah, I think that was, what was it, Dumbledore's army the whole time? And Luna looking for all her belongings at the end of the year. So, what you need to learn, the time. Every experience improves you. Independence. I think Luna Lovegood was, like, the biggest independent for most of, like, the books and stuff. And then she became part of, like, the team. If she wasn't a friend of Harry Potter's, I'm sure that her disappearance wouldn't have been a big deal. But she did bring something to I think the whole Harry Potter thing. She was eccentric, she was book smart, she actually was more on Harry Potter's level to make sure that he knew he wasn't crazy. So, how to boost your creativity. The fight. The fight's a sign of transformation. So this little wand is telling you about the Harry Potter journey. Also, probably the journey in your own life. Just think of it like a movie. When I was younger, I used to draw a lot from movies and, you know, put them into my own little world of what was happening in my own life. So, it's very interesting, a lot of fun, but, a lot of stuff that happens in movies is more on the same energy level instead of the same intensity, stuff like that. So, you know, just think about it like that. If you're going through similar things, or you just like these little readings, it kind of brings you back to nostalgia too. Anyway, Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. And if you like this video, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, or ideas for my next video, leave them in the comment section below. Do you like how I did that? That was kind of backwards, but you know, it works. Anyway, thank you, Wand Group. A lot of fun. Alright, and then we have the Luna Group. It's her in her Yule Ball attire, I think. Alright, and let's see. The knowledge in which you seek. The maze. Hogwarts was kind of a maze, I think. The maze, losing confidence, confusion, so, could be a lot of confusion, could have been just, how Luna Lovegood came off as, being a little confused, being a little, you know, on her own wavelength, let's put it to you that way. She knew what she was doing, but to other people, outsiders, could have been a little confusing. So you could be losing confidence, or you could be in a state of confusion like people believed Luna was. But, you know, there could be some clarity. Ooh. Where you need to look, the sand. The sand, a challenge to change fearlessly. So, Luna's entire thing was being a little eccentric when she's first introduced, and then she becomes more of a, you know, person to be reckoned with. And maybe it was from all the training, the purpose that was involved, but she did gain her own knowledge, and she did gain, you know, friends and stuff like that. So, you know, you have to look at it that way. Every experience has its own set of knowledge. Anyway, what you need to learn, we have Shakira. So be a friend, I guess. Be a friend to get the knowledge you seek. And I do think that Luna didn't have too many friends, because I think she got a little bullied for being a book smart person when she was introduced. So, you know, that can be a little hard, but she became very close with a lot of, well, Neville and Harry, Ron, Hermione, and yeah, they even saw her at, I think, a wedding or an event. But anyway, how to boost your creativity. The loop, I believe that was, let's see, the loop is, it always reminds me of the Time Turner. It reminded me of the Time Turner when I was doing the Slytherin one also. So connection, chance to step up. So, yeah, it's basically Luna's development in this reading. So if you're going through similar things where you do have to reinvent yourself or change it up a little bit in order to gain knowledge, in order to gain perspective, you know, do it. But this is for fun and games mostly, so if you like this reading, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, concerns, or ideas for my next video, leave them in the comment section below, and I will read those. And yeah, this has been a Luna reading for sure. And, you know, she's eccentric when you first meet her, and then she becomes a great ally to have. So, yeah, if you like these kind of scrambled Harry Potter ones, but they do hold a deeper message, I think, of certain issues. So this might help you out more than just a regular reading, and I hope it did. Thank you. Now the Diadem. Little Voldemort Horcrux thing. That little the Grey Lady was very But yeah, let's see what happens with this. The knowledge that you seek. The little. The little, a small but meaningful transformation period. So this could be that it was being changed into a Horcrux. And that's probably the only time that a Diadem would be, like, going on its own little adventure, if that makes sense. Where you need to look for your own knowledge. Creative. It's funny that that's a book, and the journal was one of the Horcruxes. Abundant, sensitivity, the sensation of blooming. So, yeah, and it kind of led way to it finally becoming a solid object again once, Harry Potter stopped it and whatever. But it did, it was probably one of the last Horcruxes that they actually destroyed. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, it was more of, like, it wasn't, tainted anymore, as the Great Lady said. But, it also became what it was supposed to be in the first place, which was a beautiful piece of art and of lineage. What you need to learn, the heart of the cards. Anything can be achieved. So that's basically what the heart of the cards is. There's so many possibilities, but if you believe it could happen, it could happen. So if you believe that you can defeat your own demons, you can do that. If you can believe that you can kill a Horcrux that was made out of a beautiful diadem, you can do that. So it's just all in what you believe you can do. Sometimes believing's all you need. I sound like a Disney movie. But yeah, you can achieve a lot. Meditate on it. Figure it out. Try to figure out new perspectives on how to, achieve what you need to. And then we have how to boost your creativity, earthy. So this is a very grounding thing. Source of life, symbol of effect and acceptability. So, it's coming to terms with what happened is, here and gone, but it's also, making things right. So if you mess up, you need to make things right somehow or another. So, it might be hard at first, but it is worth it. If you believe it's worth it, it is worth it. So, if you like this reading, this feels more like for a Ravenclaw, it feels more of like getting out of the library and instead of reading about an adventure, becoming that adventure or becoming closer to your goals, dreams, things that you want to be, instead of just thinking about it. So, if you like this reading, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, concerns, ideas for my next video, leave them in the comment section below, and I will read those. I really like doing these Harry Potter ones. I don't think too many people do them. It's something different, something fun. If anything, it was for entertainment purposes, and it kind of brings you back to nostalgia if you have read the books or if you have seen the movies. Maybe you want to rewatch those and just have a lot of fun with it. Maybe have a theater night with your friends online or something like that, where you could just have fun and commentary. especially around these times. But yeah, some people have been asking, when am I going to do Gryffindor? Gryffindor is going to be Thursday, and Hufflepuff will be Friday. So we're going to be closing on a high note. I do like Hufflepuffs myself. They're closest to the kitchen. It's amazing. Gryffindors, they have that adventurous spirit. They always want to make things right. They have that hero complex. So, something to look forward to, and I hope this one was a lot of fun, even though it was a Ravenclaw. And they went on a couple adventures themselves, you know, and they really made all the difference. So if you are a Ravenclaw, like, you got sorted, yeah, it's pretty awesome. And yeah, I'm a Slytherin myself, so I'd probably be a Ravenclaw too. I love reading books, and I love looking at things and seeing things and all this stuff. Anyway, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye, Ravens.